Morning, people. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I know I've not been around for the past couple of weeks, taking a little bit of me time, a little bit of reset, catching up with some people, remembering how to be a human again, using the long lost art of conversation. So I hope we're all well. I hope we all had a safe and happy Christmas. I know it's a very, very, very stressful time for an awful lot of people, me included. There's a fair few people that reached out over Christmas. It seems to be, sadly, a time when we lose loved ones, lose close ones, a time for reflection. Maybe if we're apart from family members, or we don't feel that we can rebuild that bridge with people when we think that we should. Society expects us to overwhelm our children and our family with presents and gifts, when I think I said before, don't get yourself into debt for Christmas, there's no point. So for me, it was low key, it was calm. My kids struggle a little bit with Christmas, and the excitement building up to it, and then the come down from it. But we managed it this year. Christmas tree only fell down once, bonus, and that was the good lady that did that. So yeah, kids were fine. So what I was going to do today, because these aren't scripted, these are just me wittering on. What I was going to do was talk about goals. Everybody does it. Everybody talks about New Year's resolutions, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I'm going to be the best I can. 10-year challenge, new decade, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they're good. But get back to me if you've actually followed one of your New Year's resolutions for more than 3 weeks in the past. So I'm not going to talk about resolutions. I'm going to talk about goals. Short-term goals, long-term goals, what we can do to achieve them, getting ourselves in the mindset to achieve them. So I've picked 4 this year. One is the standard, lose a bit of weight, which we never really follow, but this year it's slightly different. Along with the Viking Beard Club, we're supporting a new charity called the Discerning Dad Caring Community. You can find it, it's at TDDCC. Neil's a good friend of mine. He lost his son Saul in very sad circumstances, and through his own journey of grief and bereavement realised that there was no support for men when it comes to bereavement. As we know, there is very little support for men, full stop. But this particularly struck a chord with him, rightly so. So he set a charity up. He ran a raffle the other week, raised £200, trying to get some licenses together for some volunteer phone lines, and to get some people trained up so that there is somewhere that men can ring if they're going through bereavement. We'll be able to signpost them to any services that are available, but we'll be there just to listen. So me and 6 of the lads from VBC are doing a pound for pound weight loss challenge. So for every £1 we lose, we pay £1 in donation to Neil and Discerning Dad Caring Community. We're hoping to raise enough money to be able to sponsor his phone lines for the year, at least one. They're £15 a month, I believe. He's looking for some funds for some training rooms. Long term, there'll be a specific centre set up. The website's up and running. Please go and take a look. www.tddcc. It'll come up. You'll see Neil there. You'll see the VBC weight loss challenge. You will see that there is a donate button at the bottom. Please, just £1. Just donate £1. There's a full explanation as to where it's going. Neil also runs Discerning Dad Clothing Company. They do some amazing gear. So what he's decided to do this year is to just switch the emphasis of the clothing business around So he'll have a limited run of designs, but all the profits from those designs will again go straight back into his charity. So brilliant, absolutely superb. So that's one of my goals. I'm hoping that will get me into a lifestyle change and a healthier mindset, which is what we need. So to do that, I'm going to do some regular reflection, not meditation, but meditation type exercises for myself, just to reset my brain. One of the other things is I want to grow this platform. Had a fair few followers over Christmas. Thank you very much. If you're new to watching me, please subscribe. You know, it's a different topic. I normally do 2 or 3 of these a week, depending on how the week's going. I would love to have people get back to me and just ask my thoughts on various things. I'm no expert at all. I've been through a lot. If you watch the previous videos, you will see what I've been through, and I'm not uncommon in that journey. But I do think I'm uncommon in talking about that journey and the way I talk to people and the things I want to do to highlight mental health. So growing the platform will be another goal. I can't see that that's going to be a short-term goal unless all of a sudden I get 1,000 subscribers today, which would be great. If not, a little overwhelming. So that's a long-term goal. Another goal will be to hopefully be self-employed in the next 12 months, doing some contract PM work. That's a work in progress, and will always be a work in progress, I suppose, because we have to have that money coming in. We have the bills to pay. We have the pressures of paying for the kids, getting the shopping in, paying the bills, everything else. So that's a long-term goal. However, we set these goals, we get ourselves in this mindset, we get all positive, we wake up on the day and we go, yes, today's the day I'm going to start. No pressure on ourselves, I'm going to start. So yeah, I've done some meal prep, I've done some bits, I lost 4 pounds last week, so we're getting there. I've got quite a ambitious target weight to get to, which will be nice if I hit that, and it will mean a fair bit of money for the charity. However, this morning I've had to leave my boy in what can only be described as a primary school padded cell, because his anxiety levels and stress levels due to his ADHD was so bad this morning that he's tried to run off, kicking and screaming, and I just, life will always throw these things at you, always. Best laid plans and all that. Life will always try and knock you off track, because that's what life does. The important thing is how we deal with it, how we come back from that, and how we manage to then switch our brain back to the positive. Anybody remember the advert? PMA, positive mental attitude, which is what we need. There's an awful lot now about mindfulness. But what I want to say is, these things will always happen. I've got to be honest, it's really upset me. I know he can be like that, but he's only normally like that at home. So I know that we're going to get this for the next week now, and I'm away for 2 days on a training course this week. So I just know it's going to be horrendous. But you've got to come back from it. You've got to go, right, okay, I'll learn from that, and when I get back tonight, me and him will talk. We'll go and have a little bit of quiet time and reflect in as much as we can, and I'll try and build him up again to get him ready. We are looking for a new school. We have just completed the educational healthcare plan. Obviously, it's completely opposite to what the school want and completely opposite to what the school are providing. But we've been through it with my other lad who's got autism, so it'll just be another battle. And this is what I mean about life throwing you these things and having battles on many fronts. You have to be able to just sit down, reset and relax. That's all. The problems are still going to be there, but trying to discuss them or trying to work through them in a heightened emotional state is never going to work. We know that. I don't say anything that we don't already know. I think what I want to do is just support the people out there that are struggling to do it. You know, it's an interesting one, how to maintain and keep yourself on track when the world around you seems to be crumbling. And again, it goes back to, if you don't look after you, you can't look after anybody else. So it's amazing how these things go full circle. Look after yourself, look after your own mental health. I'm not saying it's going to cure the world, because it won't, but it will give you a more calm outlook on life. So just once a day, twice a day, just find those 5 minutes and just breathe. That's all we have to do. Just breathe. Slow down. Breathe. You can't tell me you can't find 5 minutes twice a day, because I will challenge that all day long. I work full time, 3 kids at home. It's like, yeah, you have to find those 5 minutes. So there's been a few people over Christmas. Wayne, I know it's been a tough time for you, buddy, and I know you've had lots and lots of issues on lots and lots of fronts. Bro, you're killing it. You are a rock. You are that calm ship in the storm. Trust me, buddy. King here. Mate, what are you doing? Pick your phone up. It's been over a month now. Pick your phone up, mate. Talking to Alicia, she's doing a great job, mate. Pick your phone up. Please, 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 pick your phone up. Alan, bro, I can only imagine what you're going through, mate. I have been there. I have been through it. It's not easy at all, and it will hurt for a long time. But it will work. It will work. You will get there. Please don't worry about the other people around you. They are resilient. They'll get over it, and they will be happier in the long term. Craig, buddy, take as long as you want. We're here for you. Open up. I know you've opened up to me. None of that has gone anywhere at all. You know, you're in the support room. Love it. Open up when you feel ready for it. Big shout out to the Scots Viking OP and the VBC Club for being there for me. It's going to be an interesting year, lads. So please subscribe. Please give me some feedback. Please just throw some stuff at me so I can chat about it and talk about it. You know, I can talk about me and my problems forever, but we don't want to hear that, do we? Unless, of course, they relate to something you're going through, in which case, just give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe. So, message from this one: please check out Discerning Dad Care and Community. Please, please, please give Neil a like, share his stories, see if you can help in any way at all. Find some time to reset your mental health. Remember that life isn't fair and will throw you curveballs all day, every day. We're not learning to dodge them. We're learning to catch them, deal with them, and pitch them right back. Have fun, guys. Please give me some ideas. Or I'll shave the beard off. And then what's going to happen? Wow. So, thank you very much, guys. Let's start as we mean to go on. I'll keep you updated with my goals. If you've set any goals, give me a shout. We'll put them down. We'll talk about them. If we can support in any way, we will do. Just take it easy, guys. Thanks for listening. Bye.